I'd rather not. Give me surname. What's your collar number? Are you recording?
Am I recording? Yes, I am recording on my camera.
Why didn't you tell me?
Okay.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I've only just started recording.
You put it on in the car, didn't you?
Okay, I've only just started recording.
Right, well, you need to tell.
We're going to detain you for the purpose of a search. Okay.
You never told me. You never told me why you were.
Cameras on me.
Okay.
Yeah, we're supposed to tell people.
Alright, I'm not comfortable you being on police premises whilst.
Couldn't care less whether you're comfortable or not.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
This is a tyrant here, people.
Okay. What's your
She's
name,
going to
sir?
search us. It's none of your business.
It is my business.
No, it's
You're
not.
on police premises.
Trust me, it's not
taking
none of your
photographs
business.
and videos.
Trust me, it's none of your business.
Watch out, buddy.
Really isn't any of your business. It's a public place. I can take pictures. Come on then, off you go.
Detained under
43.
Section 43.
Yeah.
Search under the Terrorism Act. So I'm PC Lynch, based at the police station.
Right from the start, this situation takes a sharp turn. A female officer quickly detains Matt, claiming she feels uneasy about him filming near police station. But feeling uncomfortable isn't a valid legal reason to detain someone, especially not under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, which requires clear, reasonable suspicion of terrorist activity. Things get even more awkward when a fellow officer struggles to name the law they're supposedly enforcing. It's Matt who ends up saying Section 43 first, revealing just how familiar he is with the process, possibly more than the officers themselves. The reality is, quietly recording in a public space doesn't meet the legal threshold for detention.
Can I get a copy of that?
Put your arm down. No, don't
I'll put that there. I'm putting it there.
Charles?
Excuse me, okay. I'm entitled to film, okay?
You're not. I'm asking you
If I want to film your personal cars, I can. There's no law against
I'm
it.
asking you to leave.
And I wouldn't have done. Don't touch me, I'm on public. Get lost.
It doesn't matter that you're on public.
Say
okay, keep walking away.
No, I can be here if I want to be. All right, you're going to get yourself in deep trouble, lass.
Okay.
If you touch me, deep trouble, because I'm not doing anything wrong. You've searched me. You're satisfied.
We've told you
I'm
to
stood
stop
here.
filming our vehicles.
I'm allowed to. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that.
So please leave.
You're not allowed to do that.
Why,
No, I
why
won't.
are you here then?
Because I feel like it. Catching tyrants like you and him. I will stand here and I will get every single personal car now, whereas I wouldn't have before.
Would you? Okay.
Excuse me. Right, this is just right. Deep trouble. Deep trouble. Deep. Say goodbye to your job.
After the search comes up empty, you'd think the officer would let things go. But instead, she escalates. Matt continues filming, something is legally allowed to do, but she begins pushing him and his camera. At that point, it's no longer about enforcing the law. It's about removing someone she doesn't want there. Unfortunately, this happens far too often. When officers realize they lack legal authority, some turn to pressure and intimidation. The search revealed nothing, which should have ended the interaction. But because Matt stood firm, things turned personal. It became less about safety and more about control.
These guys won't open the door now because they just assaulted me outside the police station and took my phone off me. Because I was filming the cars. Well, love, this is what it gets you. Make a note of every single one of them. And that's that stupid cow that works there. But not for much longer. Well done, Ben. You were absolutely right. That was pretty much one of the most shocking ones I've ever come across. Actually assaulted on the public land and had my phone stolen off me. And they've just got themselves in a whole heap of trouble. And yes, I will be pursuing this one, make no mistake about it. A lot of the ones where I get a bit of aggro off them, I tend not to do anything. It takes something special, and this is a special one.
Fortunately, Matt didn't just let the incident slide. He contacted legal support through HNK, took action, and won compensation for the unlawful search and physical handling. It was a clear example of the system being held accountable, at least to some degree. In a light-hearted response to a viewer's question, Matt joked that he received millions, though the actual amount was likely in the thousands. Still, there's a deeper concern that payout didn't come from the officer involved, but from public funds. In the end, taxpayers covered the costs, not the person who acted improperly. That's the bigger problem. Officers can violate rights with little to no personal consequence, while the system quietly absorbs the damage. And if you think Matt's case was troubling, just wait until you see how Mr. Auditor's situation played out. He too won in court and reveals exactly what he was awarded.
What is?
This is here, come on.
Oh, I didn't know. The gate was open.
Well, follow me then and
Well, I've recorded what I needed anyway, so no problem.
Come on then.
I am doing.
Alright.
You're very impatient.
This is private property and you're recording. These are private vehicles.
They are private vehicles, and I am coming. I walked slower than you.
Faster than that a minute ago.
I know, but my legs are aching now.
Come on.
My legs are aching, just give me a minute. Have a bit of compassion for people who's got bad legs.
Come on. You're so right down now. Come on.
You sound like you're talking to a dog, you know. Come on, come on.
It's trespassing. Can I ask you what you're doing, sir?
You can ask me, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to stop you right there. What are you doing? Yes, please. Can I ask you what your name is?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you.
Okay, you're currently trespassing on police property. Can I ask you what your name is?
You can ask me, yeah, I'm not telling
Okay, so
you.
what's your name?
I'm not telling you.
What's your name and your date of birth?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, why not?
Mr. Auditor was already leaving the car park calmly, escorted by an officer, and complying without issue. The situation was under control until another officer rushed in, seemingly unaware of what were happening. Without asking questions, he accused Mr. Auditor of trespassing and demanded personal information. The problem? There were no clear warning signs of the open gate, and entering such a space isn't a crime. At worst, it's a minor civil matter. Mr. Auditor had already agreed to leave peacefully. Yet instead of diffusing things, the second officer made it about authority, not law. When Mr. Auditor calmly refused to give his details, the officer didn't pause to rethink. He escalated.
Okay, can you explain to me why you're trespassing on police property?
Well, the gate was open, I didn't see any signs, and it looked like it was public.
So,
If it's not public, then I'll leave.
excuse me, what?
If it's not public, then I will leave.
It's
Okay.
not public, fella. There's plenty of signs on the gate that says police
The
property.
gate was open, I didn't see the sign. So, anyway, like I say, I mean, if it's not public, then I'll leave.
I'm asking you for your details.
I know you're
You're
asking
currently
me.
on the property that belongs to police.
I
It
know.
shouldn't be. There's
Yeah.
no access to public here. Can I
Well, the
ask you?
gate was open.
Okay, can I ask you why you're here?
You can ask, yeah. My clients told me not to say anything.
Okay, who's your client?
None of your business.
Okay, so I'm again going to ask you, why are you filming in police property and police personnel and also police vehicles whilst you're here?
And I've answered that already.
Okay, I'm asking you why.
And I've answered that. My client said I'm not to tell anybody.
Okay, just detain this male here for me one second.
No, you're not detaining me.
Yes, you are.
No,
You
That's
are.
exactly
You
what
are.
you
What are you
are.
detaining me
Until I can
for?
ascertain why you're on police
We need to
property
know what
and
your
what your
name is.
details are, you'll say
Well,
exactly
you need
where
to
you
tell
are.
me why you're detaining me. Why are you detaining me? What section?
You're on police property,
What
fella.
section?
You
You can't-
shouldn't be here.
I've
You'll
got
say
to.
exactly where you are?
No, I won't.
Okay,
I won't.
what's your details?
I'm not telling you my
Okay.
details. You're either going to arrest me or you're going to let me go. That's it. That's the only
Okay,
options
in
you've
that
got.
case, you're under arrest under the...
Mr. Auditor was calmly leaving a police car park as requested, escorted without issue. But just as things seemed to end, another officer approached, accusing him of trespassing and demanding personal details, despite no clear signs being visible and the gate being open. Entering such an area might amount to civil trespass at most, and Mr. Auditor complied when asked to leave. Still, the situation escalated, not because of any threat, but because the officer made it about authority, not the law. When Mr. Auditor calmly declined to give his personal information, as is legally allowed to do, the officer continued to press. At one point, Mr. Auditor drew a legal line, either arrest me or let me go. It was a lawful stance, not obstruction. Yet the officers failed to cite any law when detaining him, a clear breach of protocol. Only after deciding to arrest him did they reference Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, a law that requires specific, articulable suspicion of terrorism, which clearly didn't apply here to reality. Mr. Auditor had already left the area peacefully. The officers didn't de-escalate, they pushed forward. As a result, he later received a £6,000 settlement through a legal offer to settle privately. The payout didn't come from the officer who made the mistake. It came from public funds, raising real concerns about accountability. Matt's encounter followed a similar path. He was detained simply because an officer claimed she felt uncomfortable with him filming near a police station, an emotional reaction, not a legal one. Filming in public is not a crime. After a fruitless search, the officer didn't walk away. She physically pushed Matt and his camera. Again, the incident shifted from legal enforcement to personal control. Matt, like Mr. Auditor, stood firm, knew the law, and took legal action. His compensation likely reached a few £1,000s. But just like before, the public paid, not the officer responsible. Both cases highlight a troubling pattern. When pride overrides procedure, people's rights are trampled, and accountability rarely lands where it should. These weren't high-risk situations.